Today we will be doing our Unit 6 Stop and Go over our Sun, Earth, and Moon test. So as usual, we'll go through. For every question you got correct, you'll color the circles green. If you got it incorrect, you'll color the circles red. You'll count up how many you got correct for each section. So if you were not at meets or masters for any of the sections, you'll complete our TEK review in Canvas. And of course, while you're working on that, you can ask questions as needed. If you haven't already, please make sure you click here to check in for attendance. Let us know you're here. Let us know how you're doing. On slide 2, please make sure you click what class period you have science. And then on slide 3, you will find your link to the test. So if you click on this little paper, it will pull up Eduphoria. And as always, you will use your lunch number and your regular password to log in. Then once you're in, find the section that says select a test to review. So it should be here at the bottom. And you should see our CA6, the Sun, Earth, and Moon. And then when you open that, you'll see your score summary. If for whatever reason our Unit 6 test is still on that top section that says select a test to take, please make sure you get that done because again, this is a major grade. And now using that score summary, we'll see how you did for each TEK. Our first TEK or topic was 8.7a, and the questions covered rotation and revolution. So again, using your score summary, color the circles green for the questions you got right and red for the questions you got wrong. Count up your total correct out of 5 and see which level you're at for this TEK or this topic. So for example, I got 3 correct, 2 incorrect. So my total out of 5 is here. My 3 out of 5 put me at approaches. So since I was at approaches, I will need to complete the TEK review in Canvas. So I'm going to fill in this star. So I do remember to go back at the end and get this completed for my test corrections. The next TEK or topic was 8.7b, and that covered the lunar cycle. Same thing, go through and count up how many you got correct out of the 5. Put your green dots for the ones you got right and your red dots for the ones you got wrong. Again, in this example, I got 3 correct out of the 5, which put me at approaches. Since I was at approaches, I did fill in the star to help me remember to go back to complete the TEK review in Canvas at the end for my test corrections. The next TEK or topic was 8.7c, and these questions covered tides. So again, if you got them right, fill in the circles green. If you got them wrong, you would fill them in red. And then it is the total correct out of 2. There is a little typo, but it's fine. And again, put how many you got correct. And then see which level you're at for this TEK. In this example, I got both of them right. That puts me at masters. So since I was at masters, I would not have to do this TEK review in Canvas when I'm working on my test corrections. The last section of questions were a spiral review. So they were the old questions from different units that covered periodic table, plate tectonics, and topographic maps. Same thing. Green for the questions you got right, red for the questions you got wrong. Count up how many you got correct out of the 3. See which level you're at for these review questions. And then decide if you have to complete the TEK review. Since I'm at approaches, I would have to complete the TEK review. So I'll go ahead and fill in the star so I remember to go back and get that done in Canvas. Now here on slide 8, you'll put how many questions you missed out of the 15. It should tell you on your score summary, or you can go through and count your red dots. Then based on how many you missed, you can figure out what your grade was and which level you're at on this unit. In my example, I missed 6, which means I would have a grade of a 60. And since I missed 6, I would be at approaches on this test. If you missed 1 or 2, you'd be at masters. If you missed 3 or 4, you were at meets. If you missed 5, 6, or 7, you'd be at approaches. Anything below that was non-approaches. If this was a star test, again, approaches would be considered passing, so great job. If you weren't there yet, hopefully you were just a couple questions away, so we can work on that to get you where you need to be. But as always, if you were at approaches, hopefully your next goal is to be at meets. If you were at meets, let's make your goal masters. And if you're at masters, please stay there. For the next slides, slide 9, you'll just say which TEK you did the best on, had the most green, which TEK you still need to study, so the most red or yellow. On slide 10, you'll come up with your goal. So there are sentence stems. I made a blank on this test. On the next CA, I would like to have a score of blank and how you plan to do that. And then just a reminder, if you did complete your boom cards for your test review, you will get 5 bonus points on your test. And then also 5 more bonus points if you want to do a Flipgrid explaining everything we learned about the sun, earth, and moon. The link is here for you, and our journal is also linked. Then you will have your Unit 6 test corrections in Canvas. So in your Canvas tab, if you just press next, it will come up. Remember, on your test corrections, you only have to complete the sections for the topics or the TEKs that you weren't at meets or masters. You should have colored in that star to kind of help you remember which ones you'll need to do. And then once this is completed, if your test grade was below a 70, this will bring it up to a 70. Or if your test grade was already above a 70, you will get 5 bonus points added to your grade. So in Canvas, again, after you press next, you will have your Unit 6 test corrections. Remember, you will only do the sections for the TEKs that you were not at meets or masters. Again, once it's completed, your test will have a grade of a 70, or you'll get 5 bonus points. Question 1, it's just to help you remember which sections you'll need to do. So, going back to the Pear Deck slides, on slide 4, for rotation revolution, I colored in the star, so I know I'll have to do this section. For slide 5, the lunar cycle, again, I colored in the star. I will have to do that section, because again, I was only at approaches on both of those. Slide 6, I was at masters, so I'm good. I can skip the tides section in Canvas. But then the spiral review, I was at approaches, so for my corrections, I will need to do that. So now I know as I'm going through this, I'll only have to do the questions in those sections. I can skip the tides. So as you scroll through, every section is highlighted. So I do have to do rotation revolution. So right here, you'll see that section labeled. Since I was not at meets or masters, I have questions 2 through 5 to answer. If you don't have to do this section, you just skip it. here is a video of the lesson if you need a refresher. And then as you're going through the questions, let us know if you need help on anything. We're always happy to help. Then again, you see the next section, TEK 8.7b, the title, the topic, lunar cycle. And again, if you weren't at Meets or Masters, I'm going to answer questions number 6 through question number 9. And again, if you were at Meets or Masters, just skip this section. There is a video refresher covering the moon phases. And then again, you'll go through your questions. Let us know if you need any help on them. Then the tides section, again, I didn't mark off that I need to complete that one because I was at Masters. So on the corrections, I would just skip this section. I would not need it in my example. And then you'll see that last section, that spiral review highlighted. Again, if you weren't at Meets or Masters, you would just answer questions 12 through 16. There are the video refreshers for those topics. And if you have any questions while you're working through it, of course, let us know. Then at the end, you will submit your corrections. Please also notice that every question is just worth 1 point. So after you submit and you see your grade, if it says 10 or 8 or 15, that just tells us how many questions you got correct total on this test corrections assignment. So we know what you made on your test. So we know how many questions each of you should be completing to earn your credit to have your test grade adjusted to a 7. So again, that 10, 8, 15, whatever number you see isn't the actual grade. That is how many questions you got right for your test corrections. Again, let us know if you have any questions while you're working through.